repairs could be costly, you know. So should you save on refurbished auto parts? Is parts? Well, Brian is here to tell us what you have when you're trying to repair a car. You know, what kind of mess you can get into.
You can get into a big mess, Joe.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We were talking off there about OEM.
Correct.
OEM, which is?
Original Equipment Manufacturer.
Right, and I was talking about NOS, which is what I used to use, which is new old stock. Which, if I couldn't find the real old stock in my cars to repair my cars, I'd have to go find, because they began manufacturing old parts.
Correct.
But they didn't always fit.
No, and a lot of them were made in China or some places like that sometimes. So.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes you got to
or somewhere else,
work a little
basement.
bit of those, to get them to fit just right. But you're talking about working on older cars and restoring things.
Now we're talking about new cars, newer cars anyway.
The car that gets you to work, gets the kids to school, things like that. Absolutely, absolutely.
And so these are some of the parts you should look for. Do we have examples here?
Well, we have an example here of a brand new alternator and a remanufactured alternator. Now, depending on what you're looking for, there can be different needs for different parts, if you understand what I'm saying. Can you tell the difference?
I don't. That's why I call you.
That's true.
Right.
Can you tell the difference between, which one's which?
Well, I would say the one on this one right here would be the old one.
That's correct.
I guess?
Remanufactured.
Remanufactured, should be.
Correct.
I only say that because in the back it looks a little bit different.
Correct. The one on the left is brand new. So that basically means every component on it is brand new. There's nothing remanufactured.
Yeah, but who would know the difference?
You won't know the difference.
And you actually, the car won't know the difference in these.
The car doesn't know the difference one way or the other. Sometimes there is a price difference, but what you have to, we try to install new if possible. New usually is our best option. There are a lot of parts that are remanufactured that are great and perfect to use. And that's where, like at our facility or facility that you go to, needs to be really coherent about choosing what's best for you.
You need to ask at the facility you go to, at the repair shop, wherever, you got to say, what kind of parts are you using to repair my car?
Correct.
Okay, so you ask the question.
Well,
and you request that OEM part if they don't have. However, is a brand new the best, or is that too expensive for a brand new one?
It depends, because like these could vary $10 a part, and that's all from remanufactured to brand new. So your facility, as we often instruct our customers on their best options. We have a reman for this, new for this. That's typically what we do with our customers, because we like to take care of our customers, which you well know.
Of course I do. And your OEM parts have a better warranty.
Usually they do. Original equipment parts have a better warranty, or new ones have a better warranty often on them than some remanufactured. Although there are a lot of parts remanufactured, such as power steering racks, things like that, you can't purchase brand new. If you did, they'd be so costly it wouldn't be cost effective. So that's where it's important for us that know cars to be able to instruct our customers on the best options for them.
Yeah, it's not like it used to be. I mean, if you have an older car, like I used to have, classics, I called them. My wife referred to them as junk, but I'm sure she was saying Junque. I'm sure she meant it very lovingly. And I could go to a junkyard.
Correct.
And I'd pick up my own and make them fit.
Now, those are salvage parts.
But those are, salvage parts, which we don't want to get into in any kind of a new car at all, by any means.
Well, the only time salvage parts can sometimes be okay is if you're dealing with something like a subframe that got bent. That's a solid metal part. That there's no wearable items on it.
Right, or a bumper.
Correct.
Or something like that, if that's what you want. Yeah, but when you're getting into working mechanisms like this, you need to have the right part.
Salvage is not the best idea.
No, so you got to ask. Okay?
You do.
Or just bring it to Brian. Go to West Escondido Automotive and Transmission, then you don't have to worry about it. That's what I do. Okay, thanks, Brian. There you are, right there. Okay, that's where you go. So simple. Worth the drive. Okay, coming up next.